Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, LaurenNicole, back at it with another loc video. I have been gone for a few months because, yeah, honestly, I just did not really feel inspired to create or to give content. I just was kind of going through a transitional period. You know, I feel like every couple of years I kind of rebirth myself, and that's just kind of what I've been going through the last 6 months to a year. So that's why I've been kind of not on the platform. And also YouTube just keeps getting weirder and weirder about what it takes to be monetized and all that. So for a lot of reasons, I just kind of backed off of YouTube. But I feel like I'm kind of coming back into my purpose and feeling more inspired to create. Probably because it's Leo season, you know, gang gang represent for the kings and queens of the jungles out there. And I usually always do feel a little more into myself as the season approaches. But yeah, I was just kind of in a space of growing as a person, as a woman, and just coming into myself again. And I feel like if you're not constantly growing and evolving as a person, you want to work on that. You don't want to just be stagnant. The lesson is never done being taught, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was gone for a while just trying to gather my thoughts and all that, but I'm back and I'm ready to give you guys more loc content. So as you can see, my hair has grown quite a bit. It's been 5.5 years, almost 5.5 years since I started my loc journey. And I feel like the main thing people always want to know is, how do you maintain growth? What is your loc maintenance? Why isn't my hair growing? Like all that type of stuff. So that's what this video is here to address. Now, first and foremost, your hair is not going to grow if you don't take care of it. We all know that. If you don't drink water, if you don't eat healthy, all that type of stuff, your hair is not going to grow. So that's kind of a, do I really even have to say it type of tip? But yeah, you need to drink water, you need to eat a healthy, balanced diet, all that type of stuff you got to do to make your hair grow. But I feel like for myself, the things that really helped me grow were just keeping it so simple. So tip number 1 is low manipulation. Keep your hands out of your hair. And this goes for loose natural hair people as well, because I also was on a loose natural hair journey before I started a loc journey. So even with loose natural hair, keep your hands out of your hair and practice low manipulation. A lot of people want to get their hair retwisted every 3 to 4 weeks just because they see a little bit of frizz and they just can't handle that. But you can't do that and keep manipulating your hair and expect your hair to grow. It's just like with loose natural hair people, when you put your hair in a protective style for 4 to 6 weeks and you take it out and you've retained all of your length, it's because you haven't been doing anything to your hair. Now, when you are constantly twist outs, wash and goes, all that type of stuff, you're not going to, it's going to be harder to retain the length. And the same goes with locs. If you are constantly retwisting, constantly putting them up into tight styles and all that type of stuff, you're not going to retain the length as well. I know once I locked my hair up, I became a lot more tender-headed. So even just like a half up, half down style would sometimes feel like it was too much pressure around my edges and my hairline. And so recently I learned myself that I had to stop doing that. So I've just been wearing my hair like this literally for the past couple of months, because pulling it up and plastering my edges down with Eco Styler, I was even starting to lose my edges. Well, I'm not gonna say I was losing my edges, but they were very much so thinned out. And since I've stopped, I feel like they're coming back in a lot fuller. Because I'm telling you, even if I would just wear my hair down, I used to would plaster some edges down or just plaster the front down to control the frizz, and that defeats the purpose of locs. It defeats the purpose of locs. But like I said, I'm growing and transitioning from things that I used to do that I don't do anymore. And so yeah, just letting my hair be free has helped my edges grow, and just low manipulation. I'm a semi-free former. I have not retwisted my locks in so long, which I do also contribute that to the growth. I'm gonna insert a picture of my husband's locks because he's a free former, and y'all know he don't really update y'all like I was doing. But if you were to see his locks, his ponytail is like down his back now. And I feel like the growth came from us just leaving our hair alone. Leaving our hair alone. So that is the first tip that I could give you guys, is to just leave your hair alone. Now the other thing is, are you a product junkie? Because if you are, that could be problematic as well, because you're putting so many different products in your hair all the time. And I'm telling you, our hair literally just needs water and a form of moisture. That is it. That is it. Some of us need more water, some of us need more moisture, but that's really all our hair needs. A lot of these products on the market right now, it's just capitalism. It is just capitalism. A lock journey should never be complicated. Our hair was made to do this. It should not be complicated. You don't need a million shampoos, conditioners, gels, creams. You don't need all of that in our hair. That's just stuff that society is marketing to you to make you a customer. But this is a natural style that you don't need anything crazy to maintain. Shampoo your hair. I always say use products as natural as possible. I, for the longest, was only using my homemade African black soap and Dr. Bronner's or something like that. And that's still what I do. So every once in a while I might try a random shampoo, but it's far and few between. Like, it's not something that I make my goal with my hair, to just keep trying out new products. So just keep it simple. A natural shampoo, a natural oil. You don't have to go spend $30 on an oil that somebody is selling you. You can just go and get unrefined olive oil, castor oil, grapeseed oil. You can do something so basic. That's all you need. If your hair is a little more dry and you want more moisture, there's aloe vera, there's rose water. All of these products that are being thrown in our faces, and it's so crazy because I remember being a loose natural when all of a sudden the movement went commercial, and it was like, damn, I became a product junkie. I had so many products, and now, you know, and I locked my hair because I was like, I wanted to escape that. But now I see the marketing has reached over to the lock girls and guys, and so they're feeling like they gotta buy us a miracle product or something to make their hair grow and healthy. And I promise y'all, you don't have to do that. Like, just let your hair be clean and moisturized, and it will do its part. It will do its part. So that's another tip. And then another one is, you know, heat styling. A lot of these styles that people are getting on their hair require them to sit under the dryer or the blow dryer. And sitting on the dryer is not as bad as like straight up blow drying and flat ironing your hair, but you still want to be careful about sitting under a dryer every 3 to 4 weeks. You just want to be careful with heat on your hair in general. That is why, y'all know, if you've been following my channel, I will shampoo my hair on the warmest day early in the morning and let it air dry for all that time, because I just feel like not putting heat on my hair made a huge difference. As a loose natural, my hair never got past like this length right here maybe. And I know why. It was because I was constantly, you know, stretching it with the blow dryer, still flat ironing it, you know, doing heated styles all the time. Your hair is not going to grow. If I could go back, not that I ever would, because I'm never not going to be locked, I don't think. But who knows? I don't think. But if I ever was, to get rid of my locks, I would be that girl whose hair stayed in 2-strand twists or protective styles, and maybe I busted out for a slightly stretched twist out on occasions. But I would not even do the things that I used to do because I just learned, and when you know better, you do better. So that's really the tips that I have for maintaining your length on a natural hair journey. It's really not that difficult. We overthink it. The brands make us overthink it, but there's not much to it at all. Keep it clean, keep it moisturized, and your hair will thrive. So I just wanted to come on and share that little bit of knowledge with you guys. I hope it helped somebody. If you have questions, let me know, and I'll answer them in the comments below. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys very, very soon in the next video. Peace out. Oh, and I did have a couple people ask me what happened to my website, Roster Holistic Hair, and we did discontinue it when the pandemic really hit a high because we just weren't getting enough sales to justify maintaining the website. But I do plan on bringing back my black soap and my shea butter. I don't know if I'll do it on an actual website, but maybe like a Cash App thing or something. So I will keep you guys posted on that, because I know some of you guys were regular purchasers of that, and I miss making it as well. So stay tuned for that.